Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We're on the Empire's border map and we've got Gramps from NWA clan. He's in the T95. We've had a lot of tank destroyer battles, but the next few battles we're going to show on the channel will be not TDs. Anyway, apologies for the last video. The voice levels kept getting resetting when I'm running these things, so I've got a new microphone coming in the next couple of days, so hopefully that comes in for the next video. Alright, it's going to take them a little while to get to the front line here. It's top tier actually, it's a tier 8, tier 9 battle, which is pretty unusual. Now let's have a look at the wonderful holiday equipment he's got on there. He's got a Lolo, he's got a esky, beach towels, guitar, a couple of, quite a few surfboards actually, some nice beach umbrella and various other things. Yeah, nice day at the beach for Gramps coming up. If you want to look at that a bit close up. Alright, he's got a tier 6 with him and some B50's gone ahead. No one's spotted so far on this flank, but we know there's going to be 2Ds and heavy tanks. This team's managed to get rid of a couple of enemy tanks straight up, which is good. But Gramps hasn't even got to the spot where he can shoot. Alright, now he wasn't a whole lot slower than the tier 6, although didn't see how far behind the tier 6 was when he started. Gramps is running turbo and bounty version of that as well. Hardening, which is pretty common. Gun rate for DPM. Alright, so object 752 there. First one spotted. Unlikely to be alone. The tier 6 not making much impression. They're going to be KV4 as well. Alright, so the 752 could be dangerous.
Truck's taking a hit.
Yeah. KV4 less so. And now they're starting to some damage there, but so far Gramps' first shot has missed, but he has bounced turning coming around. Now we know that 295's got some pretty good armour, so that's no surprise, but let's see how he deals with these tanks. So he's going to go for the 704, which he does, lands a nice shot, takes the 704 down to 61 hit points, so hopefully someone will take him out. 103, also pretty squishy, and his green reticle just there, but it's disappeared, so he's going to go for the top. And you see the technique he's using here, just to hold the reticle steady and wait for the weak spot to turn up in there, which he does there, but unfortunately that must have just gone over the top. There's not even any sound, but nonetheless that's a decent technique, particularly when you've only really got a cupola view and the tank is moving around a bit. It's not to keep moving your reticle because your bloom will affect your aim, but to try and keep your gun steady and wait for the enemy to get in front of your gun. It's in these sort of situations where that sort of works best. Alright, so managed to get rid of the M103. So now we've got 752 and the KV4. Perhaps keen to get some more damaging shots in and get rid of that 704. It's a bit dangerous TD. He's obviously in a bad position and he's not got a lot of hit points, so he's not going to poke out unnecessarily unless he thinks they're distracted. I would imagine. Here comes the 752. Okay, he's got him lined up. Lands a shot there, takes the 752 down to one shottable. 752 is pushing hard, trying to get some damage in, I guess, so he's just bouncing again, and Gramps gets rid of him. Does him a favour. That's his first kill. KV4 only manages to use observation device, so he should be able to land a shot, particularly in the top part of the KV4, which he does. Again, takes him down to one shottable. already on 3.5k, not too difficult. T95. He's already bounced off almost as many hit points. Now that one just didn't get aimed long enough, I would say. The KV4 perhaps going to be a problem. Now we've got a 75 or ISU 152K at the back, and he just gets out of the way before Gramps reloads. We might get a shot now, which he does, but no, that just tracks him. So unfortunate. Gramps just pulls back while he's on the reload. And the ISU 152 lands a big hit, but in return gets sent back to the garage. So it was perhaps unexpected that he would lose so many hit points in one go, but he's still got plenty, so no big drama hit there. Now, as the game's going, we've only gone through 6 minutes, but quite a few tanks are dead, and he manages to not kill 704. Perhaps an HE shell might have gone in, and in fact he's loading HE right now for that. Just wants the 704 to poke out, or in fact back up enough that he gets him down. He's still got HE loaded, so this is going to be fun. He's going after the KV4. Or perhaps, no, 704 is gone, so now he's quickly reloading APCR. And he wants to get rid of this KV4, and he should bounce whatever the KV4 is about to shoot at him, which he does. Brings his bounce total up to over 4.5k, and he does get the kill there. So 3 kills there to Gramps. But as we're saying, the battle is passing them by. There's now 11 dead on both sides. There's only 3 left, in fact 12 dead on his side. So 3 left on Gramps' side and 4 on the enemy. Now, if you look at the mini-map, it's Brass being chased up in the north by Progetto and an IS-6, and in fact he gets taken out, so we know, and there's an XM57 seen heading towards the base area. He's taken out by the TS6, so that's good work, but now it's just the TS6 and Gramps and the T95 left to try and defend here. Taking advantage of the fact they've both got more than 3 kills to form a platoon, because you'll get a badge for that. And now they've got to try and deal with these 2 tier 8 tanks, and there's an arty as well, so they've got to be careful. And see, they're already on cap. So Gramps just will need to get a bit of a downhill run here. I'd say is that's what he's aiming for. Still plenty of time left, but there's only 31 seconds left to get a reset, so the TS6 is going to have to play his part there. And you'd have to think they've got the tanks to do it, so the only problem they've got is speed. Now, 10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Captured? No, they got the reset. Well, that's worked out really nicely. And that looks like perhaps that was an HE shot, because not a lot of damage taken out of the enemy there. But looks like they've all stepped off camp to try and go after the Tier 6. Gramps has got to get up here before the Tier 6 gets overwhelmed. And look, they've got the M53 arty there as well, so who's he going to get rid of first? Well, Progetto's only got 230 hit points left, so perhaps the Tier 6 has got him lined up. Bang goes the arty, bang goes the Progetto, and the I6 has come around the back. Now that is interesting. If the I6 had gone on cap, it would have been all over by now. But, so that's a interesting move there. But Gramps, although he took a bit of a hit, and he's now almost one-shottable by the I6. The I6 has to penetrate, and come from the rear that wasn't a problem, but with front on, that's going to be a much different story. So both teams only got 400 odd hit points between them. Gramps' team both dramatically reduced in hit points, but this R6 can't run away all that far. It's not going to be all that much faster than the T95, particularly uphill. And there he is, just around the corner. So he's just retreated. He's going to try and get a shot in as he comes around, bounces the incoming round. Gramps will line him up for sure. There's not anywhere he can go. Bang.
Don't take it personally.
Gets the kill. 5 kills for Gramps, 6 kills for the Tier 6 Marichi 006, and that is the end. Let's go and look at the details. Oh, I've got some nice symmetry here with the results. 5 kills, 5.5k of damage, 5.2k blocked. Alright, typical T95 game. Brothers in Arms medal for platoon members getting at least 3 kills each. The Cool Headed Award, which I think you've got to bounce at least 10 shots in a row. High Caliber Award and the Steel Wall, not surprisingly. And the Ace Tanker Badge. Alright, let's have a look at the team score. Alright, so these two surviving members both did over 5k, so congratulations to Marichi as well, and he topped out on the experience side with 1490 and Gramps getting 1400, so both would have earned an Ace Tanker out of that, which is just a just result, I should say. On the enemy side, the IS-6B actually came out on top in terms of damage. The ML2 we didn't see getting over 3k, probably the best players there. The Progetto getting pretty close as well, and we didn't see the T95, but the ISU doing 2.3 now with the alpha of that thing, not surprising as well. All right, down to the details here. 14 shots fired, 12 hits, all very close range there, 9 penetrations. There's a lot of angling going on there, couldn't do a lot about that. Credit-wise, personal reserves running and reward for completing a mission all helped. That gave him a nice tidy profit of 90k. So great game there from Gramps. Yes, we've had a lot of TD battles in recent times, so hopefully we'll get a few medium and heavy tank battles coming up. Not so much in the light tanks at the moment, but sure we'll get a few more. Anyway, if you enjoyed this and hopefully the voice levels are coming out properly this time, please give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, that's an option for you. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.